I think the biggest challenge to being a marketer in today's world is the expectations that you have sitting in the exec suite of performance that you can deliver in the face of diminishing traditional marketing techniques due to time shifting and channel inefficiency. And yet at the same time, CEOs are looking for more and more revenue growth than they ever have been. And figuring out what techniques are actually going to matter in that world is probably the hardest thing we're trying to do.
So I think the biggest challenge facing marketing is the reputation, that it's manipulation, that you're tricking people into buying it. The quote I hate the most is, if a product's so good, it'll just sell itself.
I think one of the biggest problems facing marketers is not knowing their target demographic. So getting into a new industry or a new profession, starting your new brand, get to know your target demographic, get to know those people. But if we start out with what we think we know, what's worked for us in the past, start putting those things out there, we might be completely off target and miss the mark completely. We need to take a lot more time doing our research, getting to know what they're excited about. What content do they want? How many times can you send a survey out or get in the field and hang out with them and get to know them and see what's going to excite them to want to engage with your brand?
This tough balance between privacy and what I would say relevancy, right? So the more privacy you have and the less data collection you have, the less relevant the advertising can be for the consumer. On the other hand, if you have a lot of information, you can deliver hyper-targeted brand messages to a consumer, which would necessitate, which would reduce so much waste of impressions in the marketplace, and you would have fewer ads, fewer messages being bombarded at a person, highly relevant. But the question is, at what expense, and how do you ensure that that data that is collected on a particular user is protected in the right ways and it's not mismanaged or misused? So I think it's a challenge trying to find that right balance.
I think it's a constant learning process throughout life. And if you just approach everything with some intellectual curiosity, what patterns can I learn from other industries? What experts can I tap into? I think you can continue to learn pretty much endlessly and keep your skills as fresh as they can be. I think it's unrealistic at this point to think that we're going to be experts in every aspect of marketing, though. And so the best thing you can do for your skill set is surrounding yourself with diverse skill sets from other people.